Hey guys, it's Vornskyr here, and today we're back in Elite Dangerous, and it is finally not beta anymore. If you look in the bottom left corner, it is now Gamma. So, yay! This actually came out yesterday, and I think I completely missed it, but let's ignore that. So I haven't logged into this at all. This is the first time I've logged into Gamma, so immediately, as soon as it starts up, you get this Create New Player screen, where you enter your name, which is obviously Vornskyr for me. So let's press OK. Oh, hello. Start status. Choose your starting pack. I guess I'm starting with the Sidewinder. Probably this. I guess this is because if you have some of the Kickstarter rewards or something like that, you might get different packs. Not really sure about that. So I'm going to start with a stock Sidewinder in a random federal system with 100 credits. In the beta you started with 1,000 credits, so I guess they've significantly reduced that. I think 100 is what you used to get in the old Elite games. I'm not sure about that. That's just a description of the Sidewinder. Alright, well let's click OK there. And okay, looks like we're good to go. So now I guess I'll just press start like I used to and hope that none of my options have been reset. I guess we'll find out. So we'll go open play. And we'll see where it puts us. Apparently it starts you in a kind of random location, so I'm not going to start in Aranin, by the looks of it. So there is one kind of elephant in the room, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it, but the way this was always intended to be was that Gamma wasn't necessarily going to have a wipe at the end of it. It's starting to look like Gamma is now going to have a wipe before the full release of the game. So basically, it's gone from Gamma being kind of an early access stage for backers and people who are in the beta to kind of just being another phase of the beta, and all your progress will be lost. So that's how it's looking. I don't think there's been confirmation one way or the other. Let me just reset TrackIR. TrackIR's not working. Okay, I'm not sure what was going on there. TrackIR is up and running now. So I am at Trevithick Dock in the LHS 3447 system. So interesting. Let's bring up the galaxy map and find out where I actually am. There we go. And so one thing you'll notice as I zoom out, the pill or the area that was reserved for beta that you couldn't go beyond has been removed. So you can go wherever you want. I think there are some systems that are off limits. You can go to the Sol system, which looks like it's probably a fair way away. Let me try to move myself over to that. So if I zoom out, aha, is this Sol? No. Oh wait, maybe it was. Yeah, okay. The Sol system, 71 light years away. That's not too bad actually. So it'll take me a little while to get there, but I can actually get over there, so that's pretty interesting. I guess I'll have to go and check that out. So, you can go to the Sol system anyway, and like I was saying, the limitations that we had in beta on how far you could travel seem to have been removed. So that's pretty cool. There's also new ships. We actually saw these ships in beta 3.9, although, well, I got a bit of a look at the Python, but we didn't really get a close look at it. And there's no shipyard here. I was going to see if I could do something about that. But yeah, so there's the Orca and the Python. Both are now able to be piloted by players, which is pretty cool. So I've got no idea about pricing or even their capabilities or anything like that. So what's this? Deliver scrap. I can do that. Volta station in the Cremain system. Let's accept this and get a bit of cash money. Alright. So oh god, I gotta get through this again. So there's not really a whole lot to talk about in terms of extra features or anything like that. I mean, if you've seen my 3.9 video, they didn't add much more. And I think I'm getting my controls all mixed up here. Stupid pre-flight checks. So one thing that I did see in the patch notes is there are now capital ship events, which could be really interesting. So I guess that could be things like certain missions or the signal source sort of things. I'm not really sure, but that looks like that could be really interesting. So anyway, let's where am I even going? Transport scrap to Cremain. Alright, how far away is that? There's a lot of stuff in this system. Cremain? Where are you? I might have to go into the galaxy map to find that. Well, let's bring up the galaxy map then. See if I can find this. I mean, it gave me the mission, so it should be within range. There it is. Oh, it's actually got a little icon, I guess, telling me that I've got a mission there. I think that's a new thing. Alright. So how far away is that? 8.97 light years. Hopefully I'll be able to make that, given that I've got a full cargo hold. Did it set that as my target? Doesn't look like it. Select destination. There we go. The galaxy map is working a lot smoother than it used to. Okay, I've got something... I'm not sure if this is working the way it's supposed to though. What have I got targeted? LHS 3447AB. I'm not sure if that has set as a destination or not. It's still mass locked apparently. Yeah, this is a bit weird. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. But so this is basically how you'll start the game. Hopefully without my little screw ups along the way. But you'll basically find yourself in a system, and you'll just have to start making money and stuff. Really, do a couple missions, and I mean, I should actually be able to find what my jump range is by going here. Oh, I can only jump 6.96 light years, so, and I was never going to make it to that system in the first place. Alright, let's go to, I should be able to make it to this, Alrai sector, maybe? I'm not sure. How far away is that? 8.42, 747, that's too far. This is actually going to take me a little while. Maybe not the best mission. Oh, doesn't matter. So where is my destination? It's down this way. Cool. Alright, well, that was a little bit more screwing around than I intended it on being. But yeah, so it's as I was saying with the whole wipe thing and everything, I guess if there is a wipe again, that means, for me personally, it probably just means that I won't play as much as I would have otherwise. I mean, I'll do a bit of exploration and I'll probably fly to the Sol system and everything in this gamma. But at the same time, when you know that your progress is going to be wiped in like a month's time, for me at least, it just means that I'm not going to spend as much time. Because I would much rather do everything for the first time rather than do it over and over again after wipes. I don't know, that's just the way I feel about it. Let me bring up my discovery scan. I don't know if I even need to scan here, and I need to set this to a fire group. There we go. We'll run the discovery scanner. Don't think it found anything, but it looks like I've already got all the data on this system anyway, so what's my next jump? I really should have paid more attention to that. Alright, so it's Potriti, and then this Alrai, and then Cremain. Right. This looks like we still don't have a way to actually set up a queue of waypoints, which is kind of disappointing if I'm honest. I mean, having to jump back to the system map or, you know, write down notes or whatever doesn't make a whole lot of sense, I don't think. Maybe that'll come in the future. Scroll down through all this stuff. And there it is. Hopefully I've got enough fuel for this entire thing. Didn't really think about that. Anyway, got to put away all my weapons and stuff. And there we go. So I should have actually checked what the faction was in these systems around me. I'll actually do that once I go back here to the galaxy map. And we'll see where we actually are in the galaxy, or in terms of Federation or Imperial space or whatever. It's probably a Federation area, but I'm really not sure. Alright, so this one, I believe, is unexplored. Like, Yep, one new astronomical object discovered. And there goes my scanner, and we've got 3 new astronomical objects. Alright, so what do we got? A nav beacon, some unexplored stuff, and a couple of stations. I'm not going to spend time exploring this right now. I just want to get to where I'm going, which was one of these Alrai sectors. I need to find out where I should have an eagle somewhere as well, I think, now that I think about it. From the mercenary pack, whatever they call it. Alrai sector MCVB27. Let's go there. I wonder how I found out where that ship is. Maybe somewhere in here? I really don't know. Statistics. Permits. So you see I've got permits for the Sol System and the Founders World permit, which is interesting. Does it tell me where my ship is? Maybe that's on the galaxy map. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check the galaxy map. So let's go over to view and click map. So it looks like we're definitely in a... oh god. Oh shit, being interdicted. Oof, that got me straight away. I'm submitting apparently. Oh right, I'm submitting because I had my throttle down at 0. Okay, what do we got? Fuck me. He is shooting me and god, my shields are already down. Full power to the engines. I've heard the interdictions have got a lot tougher in this, and I guess this is true. Let's start charging up and we'll see if we can get out of here before I take any more damage. Man, he just opened up on me straight away. You can see those look like multi-cannon rounds going past, as well as lasers. Shields are down completely, and my hull's taking damage. Alright, we're getting out of there though. Oh. That was exciting. Right, so the reason it submitted to the interdiction was because I actually had my throttle down at 0%, which isn't the smartest thing to do, I guess. But there you go. Oh, and is that a player here? Looks like it might be. Interesting. Hopefully he doesn't interdict me. Alright, discovered 6 new objects. Let's see what these contacts are. I got an eagle and a sidewinder nearby. This one's pretty close, it's only 8. Oh, he's moving away though. And that's the player in the eagle. Okay, well anyway, let's carry on. Cremain, there we go, that's where we want to go. So as I was looking on the galaxy map, put away my bloody hardpoint thing again. As I was looking on the galaxy map, it did look like there was one Empire system, but the majority of it was either Independent or Alliance. Independent or Federation, I should say. So the Federation being the blue dots, Independence being the green dots, and Empire being red. So that's interesting. It looks like one Empire system surrounded by everybody else. But, alright, so we carry on. So we'll go to this Cremain system, I'll do this mission, and then I guess I'll try to find out where my eagle is stored. I've got no idea how I actually do that. I mean, we've been able to own multiple ships for a little while now, but I've never actually done it myself, so... Alright, so this is a Federation system. It looks like everything has been discovered here already. And I really should find out what station I'm going to as well. Wrong one. Going to Volta Station. Okay. Which is there. God, 5,000 light seconds away? Really? No, that's going to take a little while. Time to bring up the galaxy map again. We'll just sit in the map. Okay, so as I was saying... so you see we got a red system right about... Where are you? Right there. I'm not sure if I can select it. Yeah, so that's that is an Empire system, which is interesting. Seems to be one of the few around here. We've got one red dot surrounded a sea of blue and green dots. Alright, so how do is there a way to view where my ships are? Options? No. Well, I'll have to spend a bit of time with that, I guess. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out once I'm actually docked at a station. But I don't think I can get to it from here. So these are all the reputations with the various factions. It's my insurance and everything. Statistics. So we've got statistics on exploration, mining, trading, smuggling, crime, combat, and just a general balance. Okay, and then there's permits again. Cargo, carrying a load of scrap. And nothing new in there. Well. So what are the contacts around here? We have got Federal Dropship and ASP and a few other things. The Dropship and the ASP are the interesting ones, I guess. There's also a few stations in this system, a bunch of asteroid belt sort of things, which would be useful for mining, I guess. And yeah, so hopefully Volta Station will actually be a proper station rather than an outpost. I'm assuming that it is actually a station. Should be able to tell by the icon next to it, I think. Yeah, so that one might be an outpost there. The whatever that terminal was, I think it's gotten out of range or something. But let's start slowing down here a little bit so I don't go flying past the station, because then I'll have to loop around it. And we haven't used too much fuel either, actually, given how many jumps I had to make to get here. So closing in pretty quickly now. Let's drop down the speed a bit more. I think if I keep my my ETA, where you see it's around 8 or 9 seconds at the moment, I think if I keep that at around 10 seconds, it should be good. I'm not quite sure about that though. And it doesn't really matter if you do a flyby of it anyway. You just kind of swing past and loop around it. So it's not too big a deal. But it looks like we're coming in here pretty well. Listen to that music. This game does have pretty good music actually. I think I mentioned in the last Elite video, I normally turn the music off because I listen to my own music, but it does have a pretty decent soundtrack, I think. Although I think the thing with this game is, it's kind of like Skyrim. Like Skyrim had a really huge soundtrack and it sounded awesome, but at the same time, once you've spent like 100 hours listening to it, you've heard the same stuff over and over and over again. And that was Skyrim's soundtrack was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours long in total, I think. One, like with everything connected together, all the songs one after the other. And I don't think many games have soundtracks that long. I'm actually going way too slow now. But we're going to get there in time. All in good time. There we go. So we'll drop out. Let's see what sort of station we've got. And it's still taking a while to drop out of Super Cruise. I guess that hasn't been fixed since beta. There we go. So it looks like it's actually an outpost rather than a station. The problem with outposts being that they don't have as wide a range of things either to sell or in terms of, well, they just don't have as wide a range really. Anyway, landing pad 1. So in some of the outposts that I've seen don't even have commodities markets or anything like that. Which means that you complete your mission by going to the station, then you have to go to a system within range or something like that. And I've entered the no fire zone. Where is my landing pad? It must be on the other side. Looking for landing pad 1. No? Ah, there it is. Okay. And I may be facing it around the wrong way. Yes, I know. No, I'm facing the right way. Okay, cool. And there we go. So let's complete this mission. Bulletin board. Okay, whoa. That's a decent payout. Okay, let's do this. Give cargo. and I'm 4,000 richer, and my available missions have now increased. I guess that's because my cargo holder's empty. Derp. So that's bringing them in diet. Oh, whatever. Okay, so we've got a commodities market here, but we don't have a shipyard. I wanted to actually try and find a shipyard and see if I could find the orca or the python, but it doesn't seem like that's a thing. Any rare items on here? Nope. Okay. Universal cartographics. Let's see if I can sell this exploration data. Oof. Jesus, that's some good money. Nice. I will definitely do that. And that's without even scanning any of the planets or anything. Awesome. Exploration, bringing in the big bucks. Okay. I wonder if I leveled up with my ranks or anything. I'd be very surprised. Nope, I'm aimless, I'm penniless, and I am harmless. Well, I guess that's fairly accurate. So you see a little, you see a little blue arrow next to the Federation reputation. I guess that means my reputation within the Federation is increasing. I would assume that's what it means. So that's pretty cool. See my finances increasing. Well, I need to find out how I can find where my eagle is. And I've actually got no idea how you actually do that. I'm not going to bore you guys too much by trying to find that. Maybe it'll give me, if I scroll out far enough, it'll give me an icon of where my ship is. Unless my ship is actually at LHS 3447, because it's got that icon next to the name. Is that saying my ship is stored there? It could be. Well, I don't know. It's not really a big deal. I'm not planning on using the Eagle, if I'm completely honest. I'll probably go straight for a hauler, and then go up the trade route or something. I don't really know. But well, anyway, I'm kind of losing track and getting sidetracked and everything. But this is Gamma, so, and I guess this is what it's like to start the game from scratch. This is what you're going to do, basically. You're going to start in a random system, and you're going to, well, you're probably only going to have 100 credits. I was going to say 1,000, but you're probably only going to have 100 credits. Unless you've got one of those Kickstarter packages or something. I'm not quite sure how that all works. But yeah, and then I guess you're just going to pick up a mission and go cruising around the galaxy. So it's pretty cool. I think I'm definitely going to have to take a bit of a journey to the Sol system. It might take me a while to get there, given that it's 70 odd light years away. But yeah, that'll be interesting to take a look at. But I think I'll end this here. So, Elite Gamma. We've got about a month to launch, and so this is... It's not the full game right now, but it's most of the features. Apparently they're going to add a few more features during the Gamma process, but for the most part, I think this is probably very close to what we're going to see on launch. So yeah, it's all pretty interesting. But yeah, so I think I'll end this here. So until next time, I've been Vornskyr, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.